as we head over to Seattle Storm news, probably the coolest news of the past week. Sue Bird announces that she will return for her 19th season. The 12-time WNBA All-star, 4-time champion, announced on Instagram on January 7th that she will return to play next season. That's a big deal. That's kind of the first domino, hopefully, for the Storm, right? I mean, obviously, you look at it, the big three all are without a contract right now, and Sue Bird, Breanna Stewart, Jewell Loyd. That's the first domino. I want to hear your thoughts on it before I mention it, but I feel like it's sort of a big deal, and it maybe will persuade some people.
It definitely sweetens the deal, and hopefully that means that Breanna Stewart doesn't go anywhere. I know that Loyd mentioned that she would be exploring her options, talking to some family, making sure that it's the right decision for her, but it's a 19-year veteran. Sue Bird has a lot of knowledge to give, and I think that anyone would love to work under her to really try to fill that role once she does retire. And
to really, you think about 19 years, somebody's won 4 titles, 5 gold medals, kind of invaluable. And I know that Stewie said she wants to be back, and having Sue would be a big deal. So there's the first domino. But like you talked about, really what we're looking at here is Jewell Loyd, who had I'd say perhaps a breakout season. I think she was all pro this year. All WNBA. I think we use different terminology, different sports. All in WNBA. I would say probably had her best year. And like you said, she's going to look at her options. I know that not to freak out about small things, but on her Instagram, she reposted a post about buying a new house with a realtor. And then in the back, there are the words that spell out the letters that spell out Chicago.
Oh, so that's never a good sign.
I know that she's from over there. I know she's from Chicago. It could just be a second home over back home, but that's nothing official. Just a little scary.
That's where the stirring the pot definitely begins.
Yes.
I think that's where it began with LeBron too, from his move to Cleveland to LA. So I'm hoping for good news.
So we'll see about that, and we'll hear more about it as we look at league notes here. Important dates for free agency are coming up. The WNBA teams can start negotiating contracts on January 15th. So that's 5 days from now. Sure, we'll hear more about that soon. I'm sure Breanna Stewart will get that Supermax that she's eligible for. February 1st is when players can sign those contracts. As we mentioned, Seattle looking to bring back Breanna Stewart, Jewell Loyd, Jordan Canada, amongst others. Only having 3 to 4 players on their current roster is a little bit of an issue, because you've got to fill out your starters. Got to bring back Stewie, and I would hope Jewell, and then a bench. So we'll see about that. So upcoming for the Storm is free agency. We don't really have much outside of that, and I don't believe. Well, we've got the schedule already announced. So preseason's here in a few months, but in the near future, free agency is what we have to keep the eye on.